Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wealthmanagement.com Fast Chat. I'm David Armstrong, the editor of wealthmanagement.com. And today we're speaking with Timothy Adams, principal, owner, branch manager of the Princeton Group at Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network. Timothy, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, David. It's a pleasure to be here.
Before we kick off, do you want to just describe a little bit about your role there at Wells Fargo Advisors?
I'm an owner of the Princeton Group. We are 23 financial advisors in 7 offices across 3 different states.
Fantastic. So your affiliation with Wells Fargo is a little bit different. I understand Wells Fargo Advisors offers different kinds of business channels for advisors to choose from. Why did you choose the independent track?
Well, I chose independence because I really wanted to have the opportunity to control my life, to really have the control of the business and the direction and destiny of not only my life, but the lives of my clients, and also the lives of several financial advisors who've continuously begun to join us.
So even though you're in the independent channel with Wells Fargo Advisors, they still support you, right? Can you give a little bit of idea of like how Wells Fargo Advisors supports you in your practice?
Wells has been a tremendous partner with me. One of the things that they've really done is over the course of time, teach me to how to become a better owner of the business and a better branch manager so that I understand the complexities of the compliance and regulatory environment, as well as really running a business the way it should be.
You certainly are part of a trend in the industry towards independence, advisors owning their own firms. And it seems like there's a lot of benefits for advisors when they do own their own firms and they do go the independent route. But what are some of the risks, though, advisors maybe should be aware of if they're thinking about going down this route?
Sure. When I first started bringing in people, there's a couple of things that I really learned. And there's a difference between being an employee and being an owner. First of all, it's a mindset. It's a real mindset about becoming the owner, but also being able to manage the responsibility of running a business. There's no place to go but, when things go wrong, because it's your responsibility. People have to think about how they really feel about managing a business. When the copier goes down, it's your responsibility. You just call somebody, but it's your responsibility. The real issue, I think, that people have to think of is you're no longer the technician in your job. You're the entrepreneur. All right. You have to think like an entrepreneur, and you have to think about working on your business as much as you do working in your business. And for those that are just really focused in on just working as a technician in their job, independence can be kind of tough.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not always easy to go down that route. But for an advisor who does think that is the route that they want to take, what advice would you give them as they're trying to make this decision?
Well, first of all, just do it, because don't delay, because almost every advisor in Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network says, I wish I had done it sooner. That's a common theme that you hear all the time. The second thing is open up your mind, think like an owner, and really be open to change, be open to take advice, be open to understand that there's so much more to our business in the independent world, and really be strategic in the way that you really start approaching your business, looking at it much more from a 5 and 10 year basis rather than just an annual, how much did I do in comparison to last year basis.
It sounds like a decision you made and you never looked back. And as you say, people in your network ask why they didn't do it sooner. That makes a lot of sense. For advisors who maybe are watching this and thinking this is the way to go, where can they learn more? How can they learn more about how to do this?
First of all, they can always call me, but they can look up Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network. They can talk to anyone at Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network. There's a tremendous number of owners that would share. Some of the greatest owners, some of the greatest people I know are in the company. And what they often do is share their information, their time, and their talent with people who are interested in becoming independent, because our lives have been set free. And we want to do that because I often say, the greatest thing I ever did was go independent. And beside that, the greatest thing about doing this is helping others do the same, and people really would take a look at that. They could look at Wells Fargo advisors.com, and really there's a lot of information out there about Wells Fargo and the independent channel.
Okay, well, this is fantastic. Timothy Adams, owner, principal, branch manager at the Princeton Group, Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network. Thanks very much for joining us on this Fast Chat.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.